Welcome to AT 24/7. I'm Aaron Dean. Outrage and anger continue to grow in the U.S. as the Israel-Hamas war rages on. Some are taking to the streets and displaying their frustration in a number of protests. This comes as more civilians are being urged to flee southern Gaza. The Advocate Channel's Laura Aguirre has the latest.
There is an AK-47. There are cartridges, ammo.
The Israel Defense Forces releasing video it claims shows a cache of weapons, ammo, and other tools of war used by Hamas. Found, the IDF says, inside Gaza's Al-Shifa hospital, where Israeli troops are searching for a second day. CNN hasn't been able to independently verify those claims, and Hamas and hospital officials deny the hospital is being used as a command center. U.S. officials say evidence at the site is strong.
We're confident, based on our own intelligence analysis, that the basement areas of that hospital, underneath that hospital, and the hospital itself, is being used by Hamas as a command and control node.
In the U.S., divisions over the war sparking more run-ins between groups and law enforcement. A demonstration in D.C. overnight escalated to one person being arrested, 6 officers being injured, and some congressional members temporarily evacuated. Morning rush hour in Boston blocked by a pro-Israeli group demanding a ceasefire in Gaza.
It is a scary time to be a Jewish person.
In San Francisco Wednesday, demonstrators converged near where President Joe Biden was speaking at the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit. Many here said they hoped their actions would lead to meaningful change.
But if it's not, we will be back in the streets, and the pressure is only going to increase.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
The FDA has approved the first home test for chlamydia and gonorrhea. It's called the Simple 2 test, and it's manufactured by Let's Get Checked. The test will be available over the counter, but here's how it works. First, users will activate the kit online and fill out a questionnaire. After your sample is sent off, your test results will be delivered online. And finally, a healthcare provider will follow up if the results are positive or invalid. And the American Heart Association is taking race out of the equation for assessing heart attack risk. They are developing a new online calculator with the new algorithm called Prevent. For years, doctors have used age, sex, and race in determining if a patient is at risk of having a heart attack or stroke. Now, the AHA is modifying a widely used cardiac risk algorithm, and scientists say race by itself isn't an appropriate clinical tool for medical decisions. A new report shows Black Americans are more likely to participate in foster care programs. Meanwhile, Black children remain overrepresented in the foster care system. They make up 22% of youth in the system, but only 14% of the national child population. Black children are also more likely to experience long stays and multiple placements than white children. Researchers also found that Black Americans have lower levels of confidence in the system. 1 in 4 say racial discrimination is a major barrier to becoming a foster parent. The nation's best-selling car is going hybrid only. Toyota is redesigning 2025 Camry. The Camry has been available in a hybrid version since 2007. Now Toyota will combine a gasoline engine with electric motors. And that wasn't only the announcement made by Toyota. The automaker also unveiled the Crown Signa, which is another new hybrid-only SUV. The rideshare company Lyft is also making a big announcement just in time for the holidays. The company is launching an on-time pickup promise in many of the major markets. If you schedule your ride in advance, it works like this. If your driver is more than 10 minutes late, you get $20 in Lyft cash. If you aren't matched with a driver within 10 minutes, you get $50. And if you have to use another service instead, Lyft will give you up to 50 more credits. To see if the promise is available where you live, look for it in the app. And thanks so much for joining us for AT 24/7. For more, go to theadvocatechannel.com and subscribe to the Advocate Channel YouTube page. For the Advocate Channel, I'm Aaron Dean.